perimeter and area. Then we have algebraic expressions, exponents and powers, and then symmetry. Exponents and powers we have done. Symmetry is not there for your syllabus, right? And symmetry I have already completed with Hermine. So we don't have to do this chapter. Shall we start with algebraic expressions?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the chapter there in your syllabus?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We can start with algebraic expressions then.
Okay.
1 second, please. Okay, so do you know anything about algebraic expressions, Manha? Do you know what are algebraic expressions?
The variables.
Yeah, variables and constants. So, for example, I have 2x written over here. Now, in 2x, I have a number. This 2 is a number, and this is known as constant, right? And if I talk about x, this is a letter, and this is known as a variable, right? So all the numbers are known as variables, while all the numbers are known as constants, while all the letters are known as variables. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now what can I do? I can form variable algebra. So this is an algebraic expression, right? Now I can also see like 5x, y. Now in this, how many constants do I have? What is the constant over here?
5.
5. And what are the variables?
X and Y.
X and y are the variables. Okay, now tell me, can I say that 5xy is actually composed by multiplying 5x and y? If I am multiplying 5 into x into y, then only I am getting 5xy. Can I
Yes,
say
ma'am.
this? Yes. So, basically, how are algebraic expressions formed? They are formed by combinations of variables and constants. Do you understand this much?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, if I talk about what is the meaning of terms of expressions? Now, let's suppose I have an algebraic expression which is like 3x square plus 7y. So, in this algebraic expression, this is one expression. So, in this expression, I have two terms. The two terms is, one of the term is 3x square. This is a term, and this is also a term. Okay. So 3x square plus 7y is composed of two terms. One of them is 3x square and the other one is 7y. Now if I talk about like I have 3y square plus 7zx plus 4y plus 5z. In this, how many terms do I have? This is term number 1, this is term number 2, term number 3 and term number 4. So how many terms are there?
4 terms.
4 terms. So basically, when I add or subtract the terms, I form an expression. So this entire is an algebraic expression, and an expression is composed of various terms. Okay,
Okay.
I hope this is clear to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so let's suppose I have an expression 4x square minus 3xy. This is an expression. I have to break it down. So first of all, it has two terms. What are the terms over here? What is the first term?
4.
4x square, not 4. And the other one?
3xy.
Minus 3xy. You will always consider the sign also with the term. The sign associated with the term is also considered. Okay?
Subtraction.
Yeah, so 4x square minus 3xy, the first term is 4x square, the second one is minus 3xy. Right. Now talking about 4x square. So how do you think is 4x square formed?
By 2 times.
X and 1 time 4. So basically, you multiplied 4 into x. Then only you got 4x square. So 4x
Yes.
square is composed of 4x and x. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
And what about 3xy? So in 3xy, you have minus 3 is multiplied with x and multiplied with y. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just 1 second, Manali. Yamana, do you hear me? Manha, do you hear me? Put on your mic. For example, now you have another expression which is 5xy plus 10. So how do you break down this expression now? What are the two terms?
5xy
Okay. And
and 10.
10. These are the terms. Okay. Now how do you think is 5xy formed?
5 and x and y.
Yeah. And 10 is just formed by 10
Mm.
only, right? Okay. So now I'll give you a question where you have to, this is known as a tree diagram. Okay. This whole thing is known as a tree diagram, where this is the expression, this is the term, and these are the factors, right? The expression, term, and factor. So you should be able to make the tree diagrams for all the expressions, right? So the first expression is 8y minus 3y. Okay, please make the tree diagram for this.
Okay. Then
Okay, so this is the expression,
yes,
right? What are the
yes,
terms now?
uh, 8y and minus 3y.
Very good. And what are the factors?
8 and y.
Yes.
And in this minus 3 and y.
Very good, Mana. So one more question you have. Please make a tree diagram for 7mn minus 4 and also make a tree diagram for 2x square y. Okay?
Okay. And together are different.
No, no, different. These are two questions, two different questions. Question 1, question 2. Okay?
Okay. Then
Okay, Mana. So the answer for this will be, first you have 7mn minus 4. So what are the factors for the, what are the terms for this?
7 and 7 and 4
Minus 4, not 4.
minus 4.
Yeah, and second,
And
the factors.
for factors are 7 m and n Then for this minus 4.
Same thing. Yeah, remain same. Then for 2x square y, you don't have any terms because this itself is a term, so you have factors.
Yeah, so 2x, again x and y.
2x, x, and y. Okay. Now,
Yes.
over here in these terms, you have to identify the constant and the variable. Okay.
Okay.
X, y plus 4, 13 minus y square, 13
Can you read
minus.
the question?
1 second, Mana. Let me write the question first.
Okay.
4p square q minus 3pq square plus 5. Now, Manha, you have to make a table. Like, make a table. Make the first column where you write the term which is not constant. Like, for example, over here, this term is not constant. Right? Then this term is not constant over here. Then in this question, which term is not constant? This term is not constant. Term which does not have a constant number in it is known as the term which is not constant at all. Okay?
Okay.
Like variables, this one and this one. Now over here, this one and this one, these are variables, right? So write the variable terms over here, then write the constant terms over here. Okay, for
Okay.
all the questions. Please do this.
Then
Okay, tell me the variables.
x, y,
Okay.
then y, y.
No, just y square you'll write. Minus y square. Variable term now. So variable term is minus y square.
Okay.
Then,
Um, again y square.
no, minus y and plus
Was
5y square.
okay.
And
Uh,
over here,
then just a second now. P square q
4p square q and
uh minus 3 square q.
minus 3pq square.
Sorry.
Okay. And what are the constants? Constant terms?
4
Okay, plus 4.
13,
Okay,
then 13 and plus 5.
plus 5. Very good. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you should know what is the meaning of coefficient. Now, coefficient means basically the number which is attached with the variable. That is known as coefficient. For example, you see in this one, what is the variable term? This is a variable term. So, what is the number attached with the variable term?
4.
No. What is the number? Like x and y. With x and y, there is no number. So, when there is no number, you consider 1. So, over here, coefficient is 1. Okay. See, for example, over here, what is the number attached with y square? It is no number. So, minus sign only. So, you put minus 1 as a coefficient. Fine.
Yes.
Yeah, then over here also, what will be the coefficient? -1. In this one, what will be the coefficient?
-1.
No, +5.
Sorry, plus.
+5, right? Then
Yes.
in the fourth one, what will be the coefficient?
4,
Okay, and this one?
3.
-3. Please also care for the sign. So you should also know to write the coefficients. Now in this question, you have to write the coefficient of x in the following expressions. Write the coefficient of x. So first one is like 4x minus 3y. So in this, the coefficient of x is 4, right? Similarly, you have to write the coefficient of x in all the cases. Okay? Please do it.
Then
Okay, what are the answers?
first one is 4.
Okay, next.
Next is -1.
Next is
-1.
-1. Okay, correct.
Then 1.
No. With x, what is attached with x over here?
Y.
Y square.
Yeah, y square.
So coefficient is y square. For next,
Then -5.
-5 z. Okay. So here it is 4, then it is -1, then it is y square, and then it is -5z. Right. Now over here, you have to, in these expressions, you have to write the coefficient of y. So the first one is, 4x minus 3y, 8 plus yz, yz square plus 5, and my plus m. Okay, please write the coefficients of y.
Yeah. That part.
Okay, what are the answers?
The first one is -3.
Okay,
The second one is plus z.
okay,
And then third one is z square.
yeah, correct.
And fourth one is m.
Yeah, m. Understood? Do you
Yes, ma'am.
understand the concept of terms, factors, and coefficients now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now you should know the meaning of like and unlike terms. like and unlike terms. So basically the terms with the same variable are known as like terms, and the terms with different variables are known as unlike terms. Let's suppose we have like 2xy. So in this term 2xy, what are the variables? The variables are x and y. And similarly in 5xy, what are the variables? X and y. So 2xy and 5xy are what kind of terms? They are like terms. Okay. Now if I talk about 5x square y and I say 6xy square. In this, I have x square y and xy square. Now, these are different, right? So, these are unlike terms. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So, now you have to group the like terms and unlike terms in the following. Okay, make a column. Make one column of like terms, another column, like group all the like terms together and unlike terms together. Okay.
Okay.
ఏమిటి అవస్థ ఇల్లే కరెక్ట్ టైంలో పోయింది
Now it should be same variable.
Yes, same variable are only like terms, right?
Now if the constants are not there, it's okay, right?
Yeah, that's okay. Shall I solve it for you, Manna?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Okay, no
confused.
problem. See, like for example, you have 12xy. So what are the like terms with? So here, what is the variable? Variable is x. So where all variable is x? Over here, the variable is x. Then here variable is x. Then nowhere. Okay. So first pair of like terms is 12x minus 25x and x. Okay. Then you have 12. 12 is just a number. It has no variable. Do you have any other single number? Yes, I have one. So 12 and 1 also. Then minus 25 is also there, right? Then minus 25y, 12y and y. These numbers also have the same variable.
Okay, ma'am.
Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So now we come to another question. Okay, what do you understand by monomials, binomials, trinomials, and polynomials? Now, first of all, what is a monomial? Okay, monomial is a expression with only one term. That is known as a monomial, right? For example, you have 7xy. So in this expression, how many terms are there? Only one term. Then you have 5y square. How many terms are there? Only one term. So when you have only one term, then the expression is known as monomial. Understood? If I talk about binomial, so in a binomial, you have two terms. Let's suppose you can have 7y square plus 5z. This is one of the binomial. Example, then you can have like 6z square plus 2y. This is also one of the example. Understood?
Yes.
Then you have a trinomial. Trinomial will have three terms, and then a polynomial. So polynomial will have more than three terms. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So there is an example where you have to classify the following as monomial, binomial, or trinomial. Classify as monomial, binomial, and trinomial. Okay. So let's suppose first is a plus b, and then ab plus a plus b, ab plus a, ab plus a plus b minus 5. Okay.
Ma'am,
Then
can you show that again?
1 second, please. Xy plus 5, 5x square minus x plus 2, 4pq minus 3q plus 5p, 7, 4m minus 7n plus 10, and last one is 4mn plus 7. See, Manha, in this question, what you have to do, you have to classify the given expressions, whether they are monomial, binomial, or trinomials. Okay. Like, let's suppose the first term. First one is a plus b. So a plus b is what kind of number? It is a binomial because it has two terms. Then ab plus a plus b is a trinomial. So you make a table. In the first column, you write monomial, then you write binomial, then you write trinomial. Okay, make a table and then write all the answers. Start doing it.
Okay, ma'am. Then, ma'am.
Okay, have you made the table?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, tell me how did you make it?
So first monomial x, y,
First column is of monomials. Yeah. What are the monomials?
x, y,
Okay, x, y,
and 7.
and 7. Okay. Then binomials.
A plus b,
A plus B. Okay.
then xy plus 5.
XY plus 5. Okay. Any other?
Yes, ma'am. And 4mn plus 7.
4mn plus 7. Yeah. Then,
Done.
yeah. Next, after binomial.
Trinomial.
Trinomial. Okay. Tell me trinomials.
AB plus A plus B. Then
Plus B.
AB plus A plus B minus B 5.
See, this is actually a polynomial. Okay. This is not trinomial. It is polynomial. Right. You can
Yes.
write this term. 5x square minus x plus 2. And then you can write 4m minus 7n plus 10.
Then there's one more.
Which one?
4PQ
This one is
3.
also trinomial. You can write this also. Is the question clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now you have to tell me which of the following are like terms or unlike terms. Please tell me which of the following are like and unlike.
First one is unlike.
Okay.
The second one is like.
Yes. Next.
Third one is unlike
Why unlike?
because the variables are shuffled.
But that means the same thing only. See, you do 2 multiplied by 5 or you do 5 multiplied by 2. You get the same answer only. So similarly, A into B and B into A is the same thing. So these are like. Then
And fourth one is unlike.
unlike. Understood this much?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you have to form the algebraic expressions. Okay. I'll give you the statement and you have to form the algebraic expression. So this is exercise 1. So question 1 says subtraction of z from y. Right?
Then, ma'am.
Okay, tell me the answer.
Y minus Z.
Subtraction of z from y. Yeah, answer is y minus z. Good. Then next you have 1/2 of the sum of numbers x and y. 1/2 of sum of numbers x and y. So here, first of all, you have to do the sum of numbers. So sum of number x and y is x plus y, right?
Yes.
X plus y. And 1/2. 1/2 means dividing the entire thing by 2. Understood?
Yes.
Now next is number z multiplied by itself. number z multiplied with itself. So what will be the answer?
Z multiplied by Z.
Yeah. So what is the answer now?
Z.
Z square.
Yeah.
Yes. Now next is question 4. 1/4 of the product of numbers P and Q.
1/4 into PQ.
What's the answer?
1/4 multiplied by PQ.
Yeah, 1/4 into PQ. Okay. Then you have numbers x and y both squared and added. Okay. So how do you solve this? Numbers x and y both squared and added. So answer will be, first of all, you square x and y and then you add them. So it becomes x square plus y square. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Then it is number 5 added to 3 times the product of numbers m and n. Okay. So number 5 added to 3 times the product of m and n. So what do you understand by 3 times the product of m and n? 3mn, right?
Yes, ma'am.
This is the meaning of 3 times the product of m and n. You are adding number 5 to it. So it becomes 3mn plus 5, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Next is product of numbers y and z subtracted from 10. So product of numbers y and z subtracted from 10. Tell me the answer.
10 minus y into Z.
Y into z. Okay. Yeah, good. That's correct. Next question is 8th one. So sum of numbers A and B subtracted from their product. Right? Please do this.
Just a second, ma'am. What is product? If it's subtracted from the product, it's written.
Product means multiplication of the numbers.
Yes,
So
ma'am, but
the product is AB and the sum is A plus B. So you're subtracting A plus B from AB. Okay, see, sum of number A and B. So sum of number A and B becomes A plus B is subtracted from their product. The product is AB. You subtract it. Understood? So it becomes AB minus A plus B. Understood?
yes,
Okay. I hope that's clear.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Then we come to question 9. Okay, this was the last question. We come to the next question. You have to make the factor tree. right? So tree diagrams basically you have to make. Please make tree diagrams for 5xy square plus 7x square y and
So 3 terms.
minus ab plus 2b square minus 3a square. Okay?
So 3 terms.
No, these are 2 terms. How 3 terms? This is 1 term, second term. These are 3 terms. Okay, make tree diagram.
Then
Okay, so firstly, for the first one, what will you do?
first one will write the terms 5 to 5xy square and 2x square y.
It's not 2, it's z x square y.
Sorry,
Yeah, next. The factors.
factors are 4 factors are there. 5, x, y and y.
Okay. And for this?
Z, 4 are there. Z, x, x and y.
Yeah. So this is the expression. These are the terms. And what are these numbers? The
Yes.
factors. Right. Now,
Yes.
similarly for the second one, it is minus AB.
Minus AB, then 2b square and 3a square.
Okay. So what are the terms?
Terms are minus AB,
Yes.
then 2b square,
Yes.
then 3a square.
Minus 3 square. Yes. Next.
Sorry. So minus A and B,
Okay.
and there are 3 for that, 2 and B.
Okay.
Then it also has 3, minus 3, A and A.
Very good. So I hope you're clear with the factor tree now. Right.
Yeah.
So now you have to the question is identify numerical coefficients of terms. Okay. So what do you mean by numerical coefficients? See, like if the if the question is like you have to find the coefficient of the term. So let's suppose you have 5 minus 3t square. So what is the coefficient? Coefficient is the thing that is attached to the variable. Like suppose I'm saying find the coefficient of t square. So coefficient of t square is obviously minus 3, right? This
Yes.
is clear. Now let's suppose you have 2xy plus 3x. So in this, what is the coefficient of xy? It is 2. And what is the coefficient of x? It is 3. So when I am just simply saying find the numerical coefficient, you write all the numbers that are attached with the variables. Okay. So here the coefficient is 2 and 3. Understood?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, please write the coefficients for these.
So the numericals we had to write, right, ma'am?
Yeah, numbers you have to write that are associated with the variables.
Okay. And is that 8B, 0.8B?
Yeah, it's 0.8b.
And then,
Okay. So for the first one, what are the answers?
1.
1, 1 and 1. So for all of them is 1, 1 and 1. Okay. Then for this one,
100 and 1000.
okay. For this one,
3.14.
yes. Next,
1.2
and
and 0.8.
0.2. Right. So next is identify terms which contain x and give the coefficient of x. Okay. So for example, y square x plus y. So which of the term has x in it? This term. So first write the term and then you write the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x is y square. Okay, so you make two columns. First write the term which contains x. So this is the term that contains x. Then you write the coefficient of x. Next is, let's suppose 13y square minus 8yx. Then you have x plus y plus 2, 5 plus z plus zx, 1 plus x plus xy, 12xy square plus 25. Right? Please do these.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.